2 fun games at home in a row. Kind of nice to get back on winning at home ice.
Yeah, it's nice. I think that obviously we have some dips in this game as well. We give up a 3-0 lead, but I think that even though that we do, we still believe that we're doing a good enough job to stay in there. We're going into the third with against the best team in the league, tied score. I think that we would have been happy with that if we took that before the game, and we just told ourselves that we can't be afraid of losing here, and we just kept coming. And obviously we got a really good big goal from Stoney to go up there 4-3, and then we got the cushion there with 5-3 and 6-3, and it was obviously very nice to get another win here on a back-to-back against another really good team.
There was a lot of debate as to how this team would show up in the back-to-back game, and so what does it say about you guys to come out with the victory?
Yeah, we're starting to come. Shows character and the ability to stick together as a team. Obviously last Saturday was a low point in our season, and shows a lot of resiliency for our team to bounce back. It starts with the game in Detroit. We get some traction. Then we play a really good game against San Jose. Penalty kill obviously let us down a little bit in that game, but we were able to come back and get the win. And then tonight, the start was so important for us. We got up 3 goals against them. It's so big because they're going to come. They have high skilled players, top end in the league. So if you give yourself that little bit of a cushion, as it showed tonight, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room for them to come back, and it shows a lot of character by us to get those next 3.
Yeah, I thought we competed and we played really, really well for 120 minutes here, and our guys, we're working to get better, and we're working hard, and we're getting rewarded for some of that work now.
Ryan, that's 4 goals in your last 3 games. You're starting to feel it, I imagine.
I don't know if feeling is the right word, but playing with some really good players. So as you can see, the goals I've had is. They've put me in good positions, and I just luckily they're going in right now. They weren't going in for a little bit there, so it's a streaky game, and I'm playing with some really good players. So it's a lot of fun to play with Brass and Stoney. They want you to succeed, and they have a lot of fun doing it. So I love playing with them.
What does it say about your team, where not only giving up the 3-0 lead, but they're out shooting you 9-0 to start the third, and then you respond that way?
Yeah, as I said, I think that we felt like we were in the game, even though they were taking control in the second and beginning of the third. They're a good team. They were going to create their own chances, and they did. But I didn't think that it discouraged us. I think Andy played great again in net and made some big saves for us when we needed it the most, and the guys stuck with it. I think that we paid the price going to the net, and we were looking for each other and making each other available out there, and then it makes it a little bit easier to play hockey.
Is there a difference in the third period and not panicking? They were coming pretty good, and not panicking and just sticking with it?
Yeah, they were coming. It's no secret. Best team in the league's in town. They're going to come. So I got a couple of big saves from Andy. The penalty kill at the start of the third period was important, and we got 3 big goals. Even when it's 5-3, you're playing a team like that, you still. They still have the firepower to come back in games. So when we get that 6-3 goal, just settle the bench down, and we could go from there and let our goalie do his thing.
Usually you show up against the teams that are the best teams. You don't want to get embarrassed. They're a good team. They can embarrass you if you don't show up. And I think that elevates our game. And I thought we brought our game to another level the last 2 games. And I'm looking forward to trying to continue that.
What does it do for the team's confidence to beat 2 top teams like you just did?
Yeah, definitely. Those are 2 really good teams in this league, and a lot of high-powered offenses. So, like you said, it gives us a lot of confidence knowing in any game we can play with anybody. So, I think that's big for us now is confidence and just believing that we can do it. And clearly, it shows that we can. So we just have to get back on the horse here for Chicago in a couple of days.
No, they're a good team. If not the best in the league. It's fun to play against them. They're a skilled team. They challenge you defensively and offensively, and I think that we did a good job in controlling ourselves today, and realizing who they had on the ice and what our job was, and took the opportunities that they gave to us and the ones that we created ourselves.
It's huge. I can't say it enough. Especially with where we are in the standings, we want to keep climbing. If you get wins against these types of teams, those are the wins you want. It can really energize your locker room, and I think it's going to do that. And we just can't take anything for granted now. We got to enjoy it, but move on. Take the good and take the bad, and just keep making our game better.
Last night, Guy spoke at length about how your game has evolved, like in every aspect. Are you feeling that you've progressed a long way since last season?
Yeah, definitely. I've learned a lot from certain guys, like I said, and it just takes a little while to adjust. The league is so skilled, and there's so many good players. So I wasn't good at a lot of things that I've been trying to work on in front of the net, and learning from other guys like Burroughs and Brass, and it's a tough league because you have to be on every night. It's coming from college and then come from other places you don't play as many games. So I think that's the biggest adjustment, is you have to be ready to go every night. And I'm slowly trying to learn that from guys around me. And like I said, I'm playing with really good players, so it's been easy for me right now.
Do you feel like things are maybe turning around for yourself as well?
Goals against and keeping the puck out of our net is a team effort, and I can just do my best to battle for the guys and give ourselves every opportunity to stop the puck. And some nights it just doesn't go your way, and some nights it does. And from more occasions than not this year, it didn't go my way, or our way for that matter. And law of averages, it's going to turn around for us, and hopefully we get some good stretches here.